Okay folks, I'm going to keep this quick. The last video I did on this went for like 20 minutes and it was painful to watch, so I'll spare you the whole history of how we asked for this feature and 4 years ago on the Trello, and NQ kept saying it was coming soon and didn't, and blah, and finally launched, yeah, we're going to do it, and then nah, we're not going to do it, which was a bit of a kick in the teeth because our only consolation for getting everything wiped was getting our blueprints, but we can't use the blueprints if we can't place them. So anyway, and I'll spare you all the maths on every core has an odd number of voxels. So all this, there's some hidden chicanery here in these voxels where they're offset in 2 dimensions by half a voxel and not in the 3rd dimension, and blah blah blah. Skip all of that. If you want to know all of that, you can watch it in the other video, which I'll link in the description. I'm just going to show you how to use this, how it works very quickly, and where to get it. Okay, so basically this little gizmo here, voxel reticule, allows you to basically select a static core blueprint like this, equip, jump into this little wedge. Oh, by the way, special thanks to Evil Tech. A few folks have asked me about this since launch, about can we get this to work, and I'd given up on it, but Evil Tech sort of gave me a nudge and inspired me to get this thing working properly. So anyway, thanks to Evil Tech. So anyway, jump in here, you got your blueprint, rotate it into position here, and then basically just aim at the center of these voxels here. Come on, there we go, start nudging, and there we go. Drop this down here, and there you go, it's that simple. And then we run over here and take a closer look, and you can see there's 2 large cores are now lined up perfectly. So it's that simple. To install this on your core that you want to snap to, you basically grab a blueprint from this dispenser here at my factory. I'll show you the location in a minute. Grab a blueprint, drop it down, static BP tool, drop it down, done. It's made out of a couple of, like half a cubic meter of plastic, pretty simple to make. Drop it down, DRM free, so you can copy the voxels out. Just grab these voxels out of here, like so, copy, and then just drop it on the center line of the core that you want to snap to. So you'll see on this core here, this is my center line. I've got my X factor there is 0.5 minus 0.5. So I'll drop the voxels here. There we go. With that bit there lined up with the center. So you can see there, minus 0.5 and 0.5. There we go. Come on, come on. Give it a second. Where is it? There it is. 0.5 minus 0.5. So the black edge there is the center line of the core. And it's that simple. And you jump in and off you go. Now, you can place it anywhere along that axis because you're going to be nudging it anyway. What will happen though is because the nudge moves by 2 voxels instead of 1, if you place it and you go to place your blueprint and there's a 1 voxel gap or a 1 voxel overlap, and you don't want that, some people like to have a 1 voxel overlap. If you don't, if you want it flush, just grab those voxels and move them forward 1 voxel. The voxel offset there, the multiple of 1 or 2, will determine whether you've got a 1 voxel overlap or not there. Similarly, vertically, if you drop it down like this and you place your core and it's offset by 1 voxel there, the mirage of the blueprint you're placing is off by 1 voxel. Just come back and nudge that up or down by 1 voxel. It can be anywhere in the Z axis as long as it is a multiple of 2 voxels from the center line as well. And off you go. And then you just, if you've got multiple cores you're placing, you just rinse, repeat that whole process of placing these voxels around, and dropping your cores down. So I've got a dispenser here. The blueprint is free. I've only made 100 of them though, because it does cost money to make blueprints. So there's 100 there for the first 100 players that get it. If you get it there too late and they're all gone, send me a message. I'm also going to drop a donation box next to it as well, just in case anyone's feeling generous. I am pretty poor at the moment, like everyone, and this did cost money to get going. So, free, DRM free, static core alignment tool is located here at the Megasaka Corporation factory, just between districts 8 and 9 on Alioth. It's a pretty big factory, pretty hard to miss. You should be able to see it, here we go, pretty clearly from anywhere nearby. There you go. Thanks folks, fly safe.